Assalamu alaikum, beautiful sisters. Welcome back to Muqalib. I want to ask you a personal question. Have you ever made a dua, a specific heartfelt dua for something you knew was good for you? You prayed for it in the last third of the night. You said it after every salam. You even cried for it. But the answer never came, and maybe, just maybe, you started to feel a tiny, quiet whisper in your heart. If you have ever felt that, then this video is for you. For years, I made a specific dua for something I desperately wanted, and then one day I completely stopped, and that decision changed my entire understanding of Qadar, of trust in Allah, and of what it truly means to submit. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you will see your own unanswered prayers in a completely new light, inshallah. My dua was to marry a specific type of person. I had the whole checklist: pious, certain level of education, from a particular background, even a specific personality trait. I was convinced this was the only path to my happiness and a successful Islamic marriage. I made dua for this exact scenario for almost 2 years. Nothing happened. Doors kept closing. Proposals that didn't fit my criteria would come. I would reject them, feeling even more righteous because I was trusting Allah's plan for my every specific request. I was confused. I was doing everything right. So why was not Allah giving me what I was asking for? The turning point came when I was listening to a lecture about Surah Al-Baqarah verse 216. Let me bring it upon the screen. But perhaps you dislike something which is good for you and like something which is bad for you. Allah knows and you don't know. Allah knows and you don't know. That last part hit me like a ton of bricks. I didn't know. My checklist was based on my limited worldly human understanding, but Allah, Al-Alim, Al-Hakim, knew the entire story of my life from beginning to end. I realized I was not practicing true tawakkul. I was practicing trust Allah to fulfill my plan. True tawakkul is to strive, to make dua, and then to trust Allah's decision, whether it's yes or a no, not now or I have something much better for you. So I stopped. I stopped making that specific restrictive dua and I replaced it with a new one. I started praying, Ya Allah, you know what is in my heart. You know my desire for a righteous spouse and a happy marriage. Grant me a spouse who will be the coolness of my eye, who will be the best for my Deen, my dunya and my akhirah. And Ya Allah, make it easy for me to accept whoever you choose for me and make me a source of coolness for their eyes too. This dua shifted the power from my ego back to Allah's wisdom. It opened my heart, and subhanallah, when I let go, Allah's beautiful plan began to unfold. I met someone. He was not my checklist. In fact, he was missing a few of my non-negotiable criteria. But he had qualities I never even knew to ask for, qualities that have brought so much barakah and peace into my life. Allah didn't just give me a good man, He gave me the man I needed. He knew what would complement my personality, changed me to grow and strengthen my iman. My limited want was replaced by His perfect gift. So my dear sisters, what's the takeaway from all this? Make dua with passion but surrender with faith. Don't be afraid to ask Allah for the details of your heart, but always end with, if it is best for me in this life and the next. Allah's no is our protection. That closed door, that reject proposal, missed opportunity, it's not a rejection of you. Protection from a harm you can't see. Trust His timing, not your watch. Our lives are on divine timing, not our own rushed schedule. Delay is not Daniel. I would love to hear from you. What is one dua you are struggling to see an answer for? How can we support each other in trusting Allah's plan? Please leave a comment down below. Let's build a community of support and remembrance. If this video brought you up any value, any peace or a new perspective, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a sister who needs to hear this message. It really helps this channel grow. And most importantly, if you want to join me on this journey of navigating life as a Muslimah with faith, grace and a little bit of fun, then make sure you subscribe to Muqalib and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next video. We are building a beautiful community here and I would be honored to have you as a part of it. Remember, your story is not over. The best is yet to come. By the permission of Allah, Jazakallahumma khairan for watching. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.